2, 1. We're live. Hi, it's me, She. We're back for another week of energies for this February. February is a short month, even though we have 29 days. It's longer. We don't have leap year. It could be 28 days, but it's 29 days. But February is always a short month. And this February, because of those twos, we have February is a 2 month, and then we have February 2020. So this whole entire month is filled with the energy of those twos, which means this is the month of choices. So this month, I hope you have been purging, cleaning up, making decisions, making choices, this or that, one or two, something or another, because this is a good month to do purging. We've been talking about purging since 2020 came in. The start of 2020 is clear vision. You should be able to see now, if you've been in these energies with me, you've been doing your work, been doing your soul work, your spiritual work, then you are right here with us here today. I hope your Valentine's Day was filled with self-love. And if you had a honey to share that day with, I hope it was an equal giving, loving, and sharing and receiving. Today, though, is February 7th. I'm sorry, February 19th. Happy birthday to my beautiful, beautiful niece. And to everyone else who's having a birthday today. But she's very special to my heart. So today's the 7th day. Confidence. And boy, does she has confidence as a Pisces. We're in the Pisces energies. We're starting off into the fishes. The fishes energy, along with Mercury retrograde, which is happening to us for the next 2 weeks. That means that we're going to be in our feelings. We're going to be in our tears. We're going to be hanging out with the element of water. And it's a good time to balance those energies of water. So if you're having an emotional moment in the water with Pisces and Mercury retrograde, that means that we're going backwards. Mercury, the planet, is traveling backwards into the orbit. So circling around Pisces, the energies of Pisces. So, excuse me, this month we should expect that when things happen or they appear to be going wrong, your technology isn't working, you make appointments, those appointments, people not showing up on time, things just don't seem to be getting off the ground for the next week or so, just think about the element of water and how water washes. Right now, there is flooding happening again. It's washing, the earth is bathing and washing herself. So purify yourself for the rest of this month, going into March, and understand that you do have a choice. It's about picking a side. It's about making a stand. It's about owning your choices and not being afraid to make the choice to purge or to clean up, get rid of, go out with the old and make room for the new. Make space. Be a space holder for big things that are coming. So again, if you're in these energies with us, get ready because the space is being cleansed. But remember, guys, I'm cleansing. I'm doing my work. If you're not doing your work and cleaning up your spaces, and when I say spaces, it could be closets, cars, houses, apartments, bedrooms, notebooks, hearts, you know, our inner temple, our soul, our mind, and our spirit. We have to make space so we can hold for the grandeur that's coming our way. Okay, so I am, oh, sorry, I kind of hit the camera there. I hope you guys can see. So I've been in this zone actually for a couple of days. And I'm really, really excited to see where these energies are going to take us over the next week of this Mercury retrograde. So I've been fluffing the cards, shuffling the cards, trying to get a feel and a hold on the cards, trying to feel the energy of these cards. These cards are, for my hands, they really are a good, sturdy, grounding stock. And so they really are hard to kind of maneuver and shuffle, but I let them take on their own energy. We deal with the mystical shaman oracle, and they are going strong. I actually bought some other shaman cards, and I bought some other cards all in general. And I actually do a crystal to see, or a blessing to see, are these our cards? Is there another card or another group of, like, you know, sometimes the goddesses come calling. But right now we're still in this powerful, powerful deck of the mystical shaman. I actually really respect these cards. I respect the power and the energy that these cards hold. I am growing with these cards. These cards have become a very strong and intricate path or journey for me in this shaman journey, this path. And they really speak to my spirit. They really speak to my soul. And a couple cards drop. There's a burning. Wow, there's a burning, guys. I feel a burning. Although we're in the element of water all around us, I got from these cards a burning. There's a burning. I don't know what that's about or what's going on, but there's a burning. There's a smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And the element of fire with that water. You know, water can douse fire. Water can put fire out. Sometimes in one massive barrel or bucket or extreme of water, and sometimes it just stokes it, you know. That's why they have halon or other types of chemicals that they pour on fire to let that fire out, because that fire, when it burns, it takes on a life of its own. And sometimes earth, air, or water can't put it out. It takes a lot of it, or all three, to let that fire out. So let's see where we are with these passions of this fire, this burning, and this water I'm feeling. Our first card is the seer. So we're talking about where we are, 2020 vision. Look at that card, guys. 4 and 5. We break that 4 and 5 down. As a seer, 9 means attainment. So our energies for this week, and trying to get this lens on this camera too. I try to put light so you can see these cards, because it's important that you see these cards. That's why I hold them up and I hold them close. Because, excuse me, I think along with this fire and this water, and the virus. It is flu season, and I've been trying to take care of myself, but my voice is straining today. So I'm going to try to get through this reading without a lot of disruptions with me clearing my throat, but I'm going to apologize in advance should I need to do so often. The seer. It represents our capacity to see, look into, or discover those obvious details, or sometimes in life things appear to be hidden. You know, the information is in plain sight, but it's hiding right before us. So when we look into our third eye, right, and so if you just feel between, right now I'm rubbing between the eyebrows, down the nose of the bridge, right in that area up to the forehead is where your seer's truth lies. Your spiritual eye, your third eye, your inner eye has been called and to be able to see and read between the lines, to close your eyes in meditation, and with clear power, just clarity, focus on that area, because right now the seer is inviting us to trust our intentions, trust our intuitions, and know that there is a hidden realm, there's a maze, there's a gift in your gut to trust in the magic of clear vision. 2020 vision. The seer has arrived, everybody. The challenge is to be able to tell yourself you see the truth, you know the truth, and sometimes the truth can be very hurting. It can stab us like the sword, like the tongue of the mouth, the truth. When someone tells or speaks the truth is like a sword. It's like a dagger. It's like a dagging. It's like just a piercing. So once your eyes are open, just say thank you and receive this powerful, powerful gift right now of 2020 vision. The eyes to see, pray to see, the seer. Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, our next card is the council, the 11. Remember, we don't break that 11 down because we don't say a 2, although we're in a 2 month. The council is here. And the council are those spiritual perspective. So when we say the council is deliberating on our behalf, the council, those powerful, luminous beings, they are gathered around. So picture it this way. You look into your third eye, rub your third eye, rub it, feel it, get comfortable with it, feel it fluttering, and know that it's showing you the truth. So when the wisdom ones are telling us as a collective whole of humanity that they are in council, they're sitting at the grand table, so to say. They are watching and they are reviewing our good and our bad deeds. They're looking at us in on a divine scale, so to say. So right now with the council is deliberating amongst you, on you, for you, in the clouds for or beside you. You know, when your counsel is holding court on your behalf, you really have to listen. So it's using all of our senses, our sights to see and our ears to listening. It's like if you can see, it's like you see the handwriting across the sky. You can see the messages appearing on the wall, because the great counsel for you, for each of us, not just me, not just you, but for each of us, for all of humanity, the council is in court. And as they're discussing what is happening here on earth, if you listen, you know, it's like rub your third eye. Make sure your ears are clean. And when you go into meditation, all is quiet. So you can hear the wisdom of the council. This is some powerful, powerful energies happening. Although, Mercury retrograde might be happening, but if you go into meditation and you start to hear words of forgiveness, of love, of just unconditional passion, or a sacred fire is burning. That is the burning I'm feeling that I started to talk about. I'm feeling this burning. There's a sacred fire that has been lit by the council for each of us. And it's burning off. It's like taking away, clearing away, melting away to be sent into another space so that your space is cleared so you can hold the great gifts that the council has waiting. And the voices is to be heard loud and clear. But you cannot hear the council if you are talking or someone else is whispering in your ear who should not be there in the wake of the council. The council. Our next card, it's that coyote, guys. Oh my goodness, that creative little coyote. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, you can't help when you see this coyote to not melt, because he's it's like the beast in all of us. He's the little smart aleck trickster. He is the detour, the distraction. Because when that little coyote comes sneaking around, when his energy is coming, he's coming looking cute. Adorable. Look at her. I'm going to say today, she looks to me like a little sweetheart, like a little innocent sweetheart filled with deception. So when this little coyote showed up in this energy, it fits into the Mercury retrograde perfect. Because as the retrograde in Mercury is here, that means we're being seduced by what we think we want, or we're being seduced by what we think we desire. And so when the coyote is calling your name, not the council, but you are hearing that little coyote or that trickster, means It's like, psst, psst, come this way, come over here. I want to show you something. I want to tell you something. You were in the middle of doing something else. You're like, holding your space, doing your thing, and you're busy. You're making some things happen. You're shaking, you're rattling, you're rolling. Life is and its abundance is showing its face. And then as you're rolling, all of a sudden you get distracted. You're like, what's that over there? And then, somebody said, well, let's go see. And, then next thing you know, you see somebody go, psst, psst, come down this alley, come down this way. And you get down the alley. Next thing you know, you're being robbed. All your stuff is being taken from you. Like, what happened? How did I get here? It's that coyote. So don't be fooled by the cute little coyote dressed up like a sheep. The coyote, which is the number 3, which is creative. So remember, the coyote is going to be very clever and very creative in her trickery. The hunter. So we're at a number 9, which is again attainment. That means the hunter is saying that whatever you're hunting right now, wow, there's a lot. There's a bear in this card, guys. You see that? You see those antlers? You see that wild raven, the bear, the bird, the biggest hunters, the eagle. They're all in this card. And so the hunter is saying that whatever you're hunting can be attained. So don't get sidetracked. Stay focused. Do not let that little trickster of a coyote, a cute dressed up in its cuteness, come and take you off your hunt. So the story of the hunter is, when you think about agriculture, or in our earlier primeval existence, before agriculture, we hunted in the forest, out in Mother Nature herself, so that we could provide a good kill for our families, our tribe, our people. We tracked like master trackers, who knows which path to take based on the kill. So in this card, when you look at all those hunters, those animals, we as man or human man species, woman species, we have dominion and reign over all species. And so within their jungle of the forest, they also are hunters. So in the life of hunting, it is you kill or be killed. I'm reading, which I've had for over a year now, and I'm finally just getting to reading it because I've been reading so many wonderful, wonderful good books in my travels. But where the cow dog sings, and it's about the swamps of the Carolinas, way back in history, where the cow dog sing. She talks about animals. So one of the examples is lightning bugs. So lightning bugs, when they're out there flashing their little light so they could be seen, so the female lightning bugs, they're out there, flash, flash, flashlight, check me out, because they're looking for their mate. So they make their little flash, their little dance, and they all have like a little pattern. So the little male lightning bug come over, or masculine lightning bug come to the feminine, and they mate because she wants to procreate, right? And she wants a good one that's got a nice light, because she wants her offspring to have a beautiful light too. So they mate so she can procreate. Now she got to eat. And so she does a little coyote. And she starts putting out, where she watched from a different tribe, another light. And so after she finishes, get her groove on, she lights up a different signal from another lightning bug tribe. He comes over, and instead of getting the groove on, while he's thinking he getting his groove on, before he reaches his happy ending, she eats him. She kills him. She eats him. That's hunting for the kill. That's thinking. That's creativity. But it's not trickery. It's the nature of human or specimen. If you can hunt and understand the hunt of your species or your specimen, you can't judge the lightning bug, because she's doing what is natural for her species. So as humans, all we need to do is follow the tracks, which is in our nature, that is left by spirit, to claim our bounty. And so therefore, the kill has already been made for us. All we have to do is find success, become the map maker, find and know your internal compass. Your internal compass is the chakras. The chakras is from your tail up. So if you understand that compass, how to use it, how to balance it, and you won't settle for just roadkill, something that somebody else killed, because yours will be all handed and given to you and attracted to you through spirit. And when it's coming from spirit, it is its finest. It is at its freshest. And so remember, guys, don't get unbridled for ambition. Don't get wild or lost or tricked by the trickster. Stay focused, and the master tracker you will become through the use of the counsel. You will be able to see and hear your way to find success. And whatever that is, in all areas of life, peace of mind, love, happiness, joy, in the space that you cleared out, that you purged, you have made space, because the hunter is bringing you all the feed, all the survival, everything you need will fill you up, and you will never be caught with the coyote empty-handed, the hunter. Whew, that card was like, oh my goodness. No wonder. Oh, burning, burning, burning. The beloved, guys. The beloved is here. Whew, the hunter just, it's this burning I'm feeling. I feel like it's just a burning. I can't even say it's fire. It's just a burning. And it's a burning from the beloved. The beloved is spirit. The beloved is God. The beloved is the universe. The beloved is all. So when spirit is coming into our hearts or moving towards us as a divine appearance, in a form of a child or your partner or friendship, it's like we grow. And then we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, in everywhere, because it is just a divine nature to accept this invitation to learn through the path of love. The beloved is like, my lover, my beholder of my love. So it's not the same as romantic love, because romantic love is like you kind of like you can fall in love, you can fall out of love, you can think you're in love, you can project love through, intimacy, to touch, through gifting. But all of those things are tangible and can be taken away. As we say, we fall in, we fall out. We give, we take. But beloved love is strong emotions that are like a fire that burns through the soul. And it warms you like a bathing, like a warming or a washing will come over you in this rapture. You see the two hands holding the heart. Because the 5 is saying that it is time to change. It is time to understand and know not just romantic love, but the beloved, the beloved. Know how to be the beloved and how to receive the beloved. And that's all you need. That is the secret, is to hold the beloved in the palm of your hands and to be held by the beloved. Can you see? Can you hear? Can you feel the beloved? Many paths to the beloved, guys. There's so many paths to get there. And so when we're back at a number 7, we have the confidence to know these many paths. So when I look at this card, I see like an image of a physical body where these rays, it's like a calling over the ocean, where like I talked about the fireflies, the lightning bugs are sparkling in the background, and the moon and the sunlight as the light glow across the lake. Because there is many, many paths to many, many journeys. But there's only one path to the beloved. And when you know the secret I mean, you can hold the secret of the beloved in the palm of your hands, or can feel the beloved in the palm of your hands. You have to ask yourself, on this journey, on this path to spirit, is there going to be suffering? There's always suffering. There's always blood, sweat, and tears when you're on the path of wisdom, the path of bliss, or the path of lost. So when we think we're lost or we're losing something, so if we are in an energy of purging, that means something has to go. And you can look at it as you're making space for something new. Or if you choose to look at it as a loss, then you, on your journey, cannot pick the path to the heart. So the story goes that there were two stonemasons. And so you ask one stonemason, okay, what are you building? What are you doing? And so one of the stonemasons says, oh, I'm just squaring out this stone. And then you ask the other one the same thing, but he says, I'm building a cathedral. So one man has a job, or woman. The other has found destiny. So when you're clearing the many paths of your life, called life lessons or destiny, one in life lessons is the job, because it's work. When you're dealing with life lessons, you have to work through the pain, you have to work through the sweat, you have to work through what you may feel is loss at the time of the losing or clearing or moving away, getting away from. But when you're on life destiny's path, you don't see loss. You don't see as if something is being forgotten. You're seeing it more as you're building the cathedral of your life. You're building a life with the beloved that is in no comparison to any tangible thing, person, place, object that you have to make room, that you have to say it no longer fits in this room. It no longer has place in this house. It's only trash that needs to be purged, or it's not trash for someone else, but it's actually useful. So I'm gifting it, giving it, throwing it away, moving it out of my space. So maybe it can be a space holder in someone else's space. But for your space, it's had its time, its beauty, its light has now gone out. It no longer lights up your life. And if it's no longer lighting up your life, it's time to let it go. Many paths. Remember, to get to the beloved, it has to have change. And with perseverance and patience, all can be attained. Oh my goodness, guys. You know what? Thunder. Remember thunder? I just had this thunder now. I think it's come up in the last two readings. I was telling you about the thunder, that banging, that clanging, that loud noise, that attention calling, that new idea has arrived. I'm just thunder. I just don't even want to go here with this thunder because this thunder is, when it came the first time, I had to turn off the video. It was so loud because it was an attention getting. It was that video was an attention getter. And so it's like, don't be frightened when the sky or the thunder of legends are booming or calling. The phone is ringing. Answer, wake up. Because when this thunder is still here, guys, it's still here. Because big dramatic change can be felt, it can be heard. We've had this every reading now. It's like the bisons are still running. Remember I said in the last video, I said, if you've never heard bisons running, heard a herd of antlers or cows or bulls or, like one of my favorite places is Yellowstone, Jackson Hole. It's like, hear the call of the wow. Destiny is arriving. Boom. Be ready. Thunder. And we have exactly 9 cards. Again, this is just, this is just really, really mind-blowing. We have 9 cards again. Attainment. And the journey. The journey. Oh, look at it. His hands is over his heart like wings. And new ideas, big beginnings. It's you have choices. This card comes to 11. You have a choice, guys. You have a choice to either hear the call, see it, listen and hear for the counsel, accept the beloved's offer. The beloved basically is down on its knees, ring in hand, big diamonds, huge diamond, the prettiest diamond you could imagine you've ever seen. And for each of us, that has different meanings. And what is the brightest, fieriest, gorgeous, whether it's pear-shaped, star-shaped, oval-shaped, square-shaped, diamond is here. It's being offered. The invitation is saying, come, accept the ring, come outside of your boundaries, make the pilgrimage, embark on this huge, huge, huge calling, guys. It's a boom, thunder. This card, you have wings to fly. Look at the owl. You can see. Owls can see in the dark. Owls have great wisdom. Athena's owl knew it all, and he brought it all back to her. Rub your seer's eye. Say yes to the journey. And our last card, the smoky mirror, is all about that third eye. It's all about being able to see. It's right where we started in these energies. I am speechless. I am burning because new ideas has revealed themselves, new or beginnings. I don't even want to say ideas, but beginnings are happening now. It's happening. All you have to do is say yes. Is say yes to the beloved. The smoky mirror represents what cannot be known right now. It's like a mystery of things to come. So it also represents, like if you look at the top of the Buddha's head, it's a symbol of a shadow. It represents denial, or the refusal to see the truth. And so it's like the smoky mirror means in a fog, and you see how the Buddha has a reflection of itself with the gold or enlightened head that's radiant in orange gold. And so when the fog lifts, the veil from your eyes, so the distortion is gone, that in order to be able to see, to be able to rub your eye, your inner eye to see, the choice is yours. The choice to see, the potential to see yourself, your fears, your expectations, your disappointments, your current truth, what is real, what is not real. And if you're not sure what is real, but your gut or your knowing, your intuition tells you and you don't want to believe it, you got to have faith. You just have to turn to faith, because if you don't believe it, because you're looking through a smoky mirror in your life, if your life is for you, you're blinded, your vision to see, you can't see the truth, what is happening, or you do see the truth, but you choose to rest in fog and not clear or clean the mirror of the fog so that you can see. Or how when you get out of the shower, and when you're in the shower, it steams up the mirror. And when you come out of the shower, once the air comes into the room, you turn on the fan, you crack the door, or as time passes by, the mirror starts to clear. That is the washing, guys. That is the water. I started this reading with February being in Pisces, a water element. And as a water element, a washing has to take place. And so in your washing, your clearing, You have to wash away the fog. And when the fog dissipates and you can see, don't be afraid, because the gifts that are waiting for you are endless and unbound. So when you get lost in this Mercury retrograde over the next week, remember, it's just the grand beginning. And although the blood and the sweat and the tears seem endless right now, around the corner, when the fog dissipates and the smoky mirror clears, you will be able to see the grandeur. You will be able to hear the counsel. You will know the thunder, and you will chase the coyote away. I love you. I feel the passion. I feel the burning. And the warming of the water is reached inside my soul. So I can't do the work for you. I can only do the work for myself. But I will continue to put out love for you. I will continue to share my gifts with you until we meet again, or the next time a video is to become. Namaste, my love. Namaste.